I'm the founder of the organization, a registered NPO. Yeah.
See what he's trying to do.
I performed poetry there. Of which bese kudala ngaphandle so besathola itiye yabo saphuza uJakobe.
I have faith that we can take those kids from point A to point B.
Feed your mind with something that is positive. It is only you that can be able to stand and walk.
That's why they're called voices of faith.
So you're sitting next to species? No. The guest.
Oh, that was cool. The guy.
How is it looking?
Okay, if you different though. Oh, for sure. Be comfortable, man.
Yeah.
Because after this, you are not moving this mic. You start falling around.
You have to hold on to it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Lennox, now sit down.
Lennox, sit down. You can't tell you so many times.
We will tell you to adjust this guy. He hasn't keep iPhone.
So I'm going to spy.
Shoot, man.
I'm talking, you know what I'm saying?
I shouldn't judge because there's some hateful truths in there.
We're not even a dad.
Yo.
Mike,
Okay, Lennox.
Yeah, sorry, I just want to switch this
Turn
one.
on your phone.
is it on silent?
Yeah, it's outside. Okay.
Check that.
The cable.
Huh? What's it been?
No, I just wanted the cable to.
Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Like one is it
It's me.
behaving this today?
Lennox is 3.
Yeah, it's 4.
I'm
1, 2, 3, 4.
Anything.
Yeah, do as much BTS as you can.
Yeah. Lennox is 4.
I'm number 4.
Yeah, you're 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 1, 1.
Grammy's number 3. Vusi.
1, 2.
Moses number 2.
Is it recording?
1, 2, 1, 2. Ah, Smooth is number 2. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
I can hear you. Yeah.
Yes.
Are you comfortable?
He's not comfortable. See, that's why I needed to give him time.
See you there.
Oh, yeah. He must be. He must be.
I think I'm fine like this.
Junior, switch off my mic.
Yeah,
Yeah, what do you want?
I look tense.
Yeah. You're going to take this. Okay.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, Zephyr. Yeah. Ooh.
Sure.
We pray he does not.
My history.
The tech guy is here.
Hey, cheers! Yeah, he's promoted. No. Hey, self promotion.
Yeah.
Promote myself.
I promote myself.
No, good job.
Shout out, Edson.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out, Calvin.
Okay.
Shout out, Kevin.
Shout out, Calvin. Shout out. Calvin, we can't hear you, dog. Shout out. Shout out.
Nice.
Okay, wait. Can you guys hear this?
Oh, hey, what? Say, relax.
You guys
That's
hear
sound
me?
effect. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Mr. Tech Guy, are you
Take
fine?
that. Guys.
Hey, today we're not even important to him, you know?
Taking care of the guests. You guys Which
Okay.
phone is this? Is this one silent?
It's my phone.
So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Away. What's happening, my good people? Hope you guys are doing good. Go by the name of Junior, some know me as Woo, but whatever it is between the two, I'm now with that. Welcome to Keepin It Kasi, the place where we support everything local and youth-based. So guys, I repeat, if you want to grow, come to this podcast, man. I don't have to say much.
Cook.
So I'm not alone. Hey, I'm cooking, bro. Cook. Legit. So today is a special day. It's a very, very special day.
Big day.
Very big day. So where am I starting? I was starting with the guests. The guests must introduce themselves. Oh
no, the guests must definitely introduce themselves. I actually have a problem with the guests. We tried finding you everywhere in socials. You are not findable. you are not findable. So please introduce yourselves.
Okay, igama lami nguVusumuzi Maxwell Masola.
Eish.
I'm the founder
Maxwell.
and I'm the founder of the organization, a registered NPO that is dealing with arts and sports. Actually, we have about 8 programs in our organization, which is music, dance, drama, poetry, visual arts, netball, and also reality shows, which is we are also in part of the screening. So I'm so honored to be part of this program because I think it is our privilege to explore and get new things, and like, to be quite honest, it is our first time being part of the podcast, but I believe that to invest your time in excellence can change your notification in future.
Yeah, beautifully said. Hey, that was beautiful. And
let's see if you can top that, though.
I can't. I'm not gonna talk.
Hi guys. My name is Granny. You know, every time when I tell people my name, they be like, so that's
Low
my
key,
name.
low-
I'm from VOF as well. Our NPO is called Voices of Faith. So I'm so honored. We are very honored to be here. This is a lovely platform. Siyambonga nkulunkulu. Sorry guys, expose manje ukuthi ngi-Christian.
No,
We exposed ourselves also.
it's quite beautiful, honestly. No, it's quite beautiful. Thank you guys. Yo, hey, you putting us on a pedestal almost. Oh, thank you. We're still growing. We're still finding ourselves, but yeah. How are you?
Hey, whoa, sorry. Dude, you didn't introduce yourself, bro.
Yeah.
See what he's trying to do. He's thinking he's better than me from last time I did this to him. Hi, my name is Lennox. I am a co-host on Keepin It Kasi. That's about it. Junior, how are you?
Why you keep on throwing it back to me? I'm sorry, guys. There's
tension in here.
There's tension. But yeah, it's fine. I'm good. I'm very good. What I can say is, for the first time ever since we started shooting, we were here on time. No stories.
Yeah, zero. I will talk about it later.
Yeah, we'll mention the stories part later. But yeah, guys, for the first time, you guys made us to come early.
Very early.
Even Honorable is not upset with us. He's happy today. So everyone is just, it's fine. And I'm also fine. And also, I'm very grateful for this opportunity as well. I thank God also, you know.
Of course.
So man, it's just too much. So Lennox, I'm betraying you today. I'm all on the guest.
I was also all on the guest, but it's fine. I was asking them how they are, but
Yeah, but that's loyal, and it shows.
Hey, live in jail, live. We were doing it
life
live.
might busy guy kuba mnandi. Angeke ubona abantu bakulwela noma kuphathi, like we really enjoy masibona nalaba silwela.
Yes, ladies first. Granny, how are you feeling today?
I'm all right. A bit nervous, kancane, but the ice is breaking. I'm okay. Gabanda, but not that
too
much. Yeah.
Too much.
So
It's the heat.
yeah, I'm happy because of when Temang Figalana, the aura, the energy is just amazing. Yeah,
Thank you.
cool.
You continue I'm being hyped right now. Thank you.
Within the
But that's the
things.
truth. Ngikhuluma iqiniso besathola itiye yabo saphuza uJakobe.
Shout Shout out to Ubuntu Hub. Shout out to Ubuntu Hub. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, Greenie. Max or Vusi? What do you prefer?
I prefer Vusi because sometimes you go bona kubuhlungu kanjani mabayenza igama lakho in short bathi Max kanti you know very well ukuthi there was this monkey ebizwa ngo Max, so I prefer Vusi.
And I hear it. You know what? That's okay. How are you, man? Look, I'm
yabo already sekacaba ngo Max
already. Actually, Vusi, how are you?
Mina nami I'm good and
Yes.
Actually uyathanda usisi ukutshontshelana amagama yabo. The first thing engi-enjoy masifika was a cup of coffee. Yabona le ikwazile ukubreak ice yami. Yabona manje angisabandi. Okay kuyabanda outside but I feel like yabona manje ngi-warm. So thank you very much to the organizers.
No, the organizers. We thank them so much. Man.
Shout out. He's even smiling. Look at him. Look, he's smiling.
Shout out Honorable. He's our director technically.
Wow.
Technically.
Aye, self-promotion, bro.
Oh.
Yeah. Aye, shout out.
I'd like to say you guys did get the premium seats next to the heater.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah, I hope you're feeling it. I hope.
Yeah.
It's really good.
No, that's great. Okay, let's get into the program, man. Voices of Faith, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noted there in the start that we couldn't find you too well. So how are you guys operating in terms of your spread?
Okay. Engakusho, we had a smaller challenge in terms of our channels due to someone who was trying to hack my page. So already there was this lady. Actually, I thank God for being a technician also because I was trying to check who was trying to hack our account. So when I researched, it's Monica Anderson, and I had to change from that page because I'm sakona ukuthi singa rename and post. So manje seko allowed ukuthi singa post. So that's why I was thinking ukuthi we'll restart ama pages wethu and try ukuthi swaloke so that people won't have an access because kubhlungu ukuthi you will push umsebenzi for more than 10 years uzama ukupush umsebenzi but umuntu nje afike in 10 minutes azojona page lakho. So nje it was not, I was not feeling very well based on that because umsebenzi obulapha like imkhulu kakhulu. So nanoma abantu sithi sicela usearch Voices of Faith akayitholi maka search Monica Anderson kuvela ama programs of Voices of Faith. So leyo nto kills our work. So that ngabona ukuthi ngifile ngathi or mangizothi ngicala another page it will be a problem khona omunye ozozama. So for now I'm still using my personal accounts because yiyo le ngikwazi ukwa protector. So you can search on Facebook Vusi M Masola, Vusi M Masola. Then I guess lapho we will check everything esiyenzayo. I'm still trying to create new platforms. Actually on TikTok we are still trying to find a new IT member who will be focusing on our our social media platforms because to be quite honest I'm doing a lot. So sometimes kuvele kube nzima even nalokuthatha nje ivideo uhambe uyoyiposta. Actually nesikhathi sokuthi ngihambe ngiyoposta those things asikho because I am the co-founder. So everything ibhekana nami in terms of sports babheka mina, in terms of music babheka mina. So I still need someone ongaba able ukuthi poster zonke lezo zinto lezi but hopefully njengoba khona ugogo yabo akusugogo nje. So we are still trying to find indlela yabo
also tension.
But on our YouTube channel I think we are still safe. You can search Voices of Faith Arts Development on our YouTube. Then recently I'm gonna try to post more of our work because enye into eyangenza ukuthi ngisabe yabo ukuposta. I was posting izinto then after 2 weeks or so you see umsebenzi wethu yenziwa abanye abantu. So leyo nto leyo also kills my vibe because I don't sleep. I write poetries, I write music, people are stealing music weights and take music weights, then they go and record badla imali with our own handwriting. Yazi inhliziyo iba buhlungu kanjani kuzobe buhlungu nama-crumbs wayo, so ngasho kanjalo for now.
Let's focus on the crumbs.
Wenhliziyo.
So, Granny, we're moving to you.
Yeah.
So, Voices of Faith, how, just to add on what Uvusi said, how did you guys meet and why did you guys think of Voices of Faith?
Well, mina mangimita uvusi i-Voices of Faith bese ikhona vele already. Bese isebenza kwesinye isikolo nje lapha elokishini. I was in food handling there. So there was just an event by hosted school, and it was a women's conference, I think. And then I performed poetry there. Of which basically you know, and not performing and stuff because of life and stuff. So mangihlangana naye, he approached me. He was like, "Hey man, you know, I have this NPO and I would love for you to be part of it because I see and I respect your work." And then I was like, man, Mina, you know, man, there's a lot that I'm doing. I'm trying to push life and stuff like that. And then so actually, I'm grateful because he saw something in me, and then his passion yakhe wavele wayithela nangapha because mina, honestly speaking, be saying whatever, you know. But I'm so grateful ukuthi passion yakhe wavele wayithela like him, and then I was able to always manghamba nabo, and then I started being a member of Voices of Faith, and I love it. I really love it. Working with every person lapayana, different characters. So they are such amazing. They are so amazing.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I saw the first time. I won't say where we met, but the first time I saw them.
Yes.
So yeah, they're stolen goods, bro. But yeah, you know, bro, she did this other poem, bro. I'm holding the camera, bro. I want to cry. Like, oh wow, like, bro, she's going in, dog. And I'm like, is this the same person that I met when they were going in, when they were coming in? I'm like, hi, bro. Like, she switched, bro. I'm like, yeah, man. I'm there, bro. She's doing it. I'm like, yo, I want to cry, bro. Because, like, what she's saying is, like, it's core, bro. It's what a lot of people are facing right now, especially young girls out here.
Yeah.
Bro. So it's like, it's that. And immediately from that, I just knew it was, that's why they're called Voices of Faith.
Yeah.
For a split second, I was like, oh,
this is why. This is
why. And I'm like, ooh, the English ran away, bro. I was like, yeah, when.
You were like, yeah, when.
Yeah, when. Yeah. But yeah, apart from that, do you have anything else to ask them?
No, I'd love to see that. Where can you have? Is it also on the? Have you posted it on the Facebook groups? That particular work.
Yeah, actually umsebenzi esiwenze currently asikakafuni ukukhipha after masesupublishile, so that we will have ama-right omsebenzi wethu, because siyawuthatha umsebenzi siwuposte, then people they change things bathathe wona lo msebenzi. So yeah, for now si-publisha into esesazi ukuthi already it's registered, or
it's
already yes, already we have ama-rights wayo. But for now we can say kuba inhlanhla ukuthi umuntu ayizwe i-production yabo before singakayipublish. So I think the best way ukuthi we're gonna do it live. Yes, we're gonna do it live.
That's the best way to do it.
I know he didn't say this, but he's gonna do it live here.
You see, now you're spoiling. That was a cheat for the audience. Now why are you spoiling things? It was supposed to be a cheat.
Bro, come on, I had to.
Again, Vusi, so since he's already spoiled it, the stuff that you will be performing for us, you've copywritten already. Like, you have the rights to it.
So far, besingaka copyright, but I always say, empilweni, you also need to have a plan B when you want to perform something when I publish. One, I always email to myself.
Oh,
that is the best proof
that's-
ever.
that's good.
Ukuthi, okay, after writing a poem, I email it to myself. Already hlali ku email and it shows
There's
ukuthi
a date,
ngiyenze nini,
everything,
yes, and
sharp.
everything, so that maba still umsebenzi kube possible ukuthi we have a proof. Sometimes I post it to myself. Maybe I go to a post office, then I post those documents, or just to myself.
Exactly,
so
yeah.
that is the best way of copywriting for now.
No, that's honestly, because art theft is it's big these days.
Yeah.
It's huge now because creativity is dying, to be honest.
Yes.
People are looking for ways they can become big through other people's platforms. You know, this whole rise of AI as well, you know.
Yeah.
It's really bad, man. It's really bad. You can't tell who's coming from pure originality and who's coming from this new age of like art theft and like art mimicry. You really can't tell, man. It's
Copy and paste, bro.
copy and paste.
Is it inspiration that is missing? What is going on?
It's inspiration. Inspiration is missing.
guess.
Inspiration is missing. So I want to know. So when did Voices of Faith start, and why did you come up with Voices of Faith?
Okay, first, I would like to say Voices of Faith, I found it was 2014. After doing my metric, 2014, the aim of starting this program, first of all, I would like to tell you about the name.
Yeah.
I took 1 or 2 years to have this name because I believe ukuthi amanye amagama kumele just ucabanga ukuthi okay, let me say Voices of Faith. No, I need to pray based on that so that God will help me ukuthi nanoma sekuthiwa na Voices of Faith so ifoundile manje sekuzoyenzakalani ngapi, because the word faith is so deep. So through these voices, I'm working with them in the organization. I have faith that we can take those kids from point A to point B, because this name goes along with my vision and as well as my slogan. My vision is to create a better thought in youth mind by giving them the mind of creating impossibility. So I saw a need in terms of that, especially eKasi thina siphume eKasi kakhulu. So eKasi sishawa lento ukuthi abazali banale mindset ukuthi mangabe you are doing ama programs, mhlambe you are acting, you are dancing, they think you shift abantwana estradini, and I hate that ukuthi bathi shift abantwana estradini. Yes, iyayenzeka lento, but thina we are starting this thing in order to take I mindset yalo mntwana ukuthi ayekela ukucabanga from ukuthi into impossible ayibone possible, being part of screening abone ku possible, going overseas abone kube possible. So the aim is to change that mindset ukuthi from impossibility to possibility, as our slogan also emphasized that if you let your faith be bigger than your fear. We have abantwana basabayo ukuthi okay, yo mina masenguma bigger platform ngizoyenza kanjani, but if you let your faith to be bigger than your fear, automatically you will be part of everything you want to be part of.
Sorry,
That is beautiful.
Wait. I wanted to do this.
Relax.
Repeat the slogan, please.
Let your faith be bigger than your fear. Ngoba siphile kasi, but ngayibeka so ukuthi yenza ukukholwa kwakho, ithemba lakho libe likhulu ukudlula ukukholwa kwakho. Okay, siyakholwa ukuthi izinto ziyenzakala, but mangaba unali ithemba lokuthi le nto zayenzakala, uzofana noNomathemba wathatha ithemba lakhe walibeka kuThemba, ethemba ukuthi uThemba uzomthanda, kepha washabalala amathemba.
Okay. Nah, you're taking the spotlight. No.
Yes, I was about to say. Let's cool. Let's keep him in the fridge for a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Green, you know my favorite, right?
I know your favorite.
You're my favorite. Yeah. So, Green, since Vusi recruited you now, and you started seeing what's happening with Voices of Faith.
Yes.
What is the thing that changed, like that touched your heart, specifically, Nje?
Well, let me be honest with you. You know, when you grow up, Mina specifically, when I look at my life, ngiyangabaku esimeni whereby I was so down and out. I had no reason to live. at all because of life per se. The thing that kept me alive, it was just that small anyana light, you know what, man, but ngithe mangifika ku Voices of Faith, as njengoba ngisho ukuthi uVusi made me see ukuthi what I have, what I carry is very precious and important, and people need to see that. I can't just keep that to myself. So ngithe mangifika ku Voices of Faith and seeing these children, trying to push and seeing the gift that they have, it touched me to a point ukuthi I looked at myself in the mirror, and then I don't know ngazathini, because I was saying detachile to my roots, to who I am, to what I believe in, and then it connected me again to who I was, what I believe in, and what is it that I have, what is the gift that God gave me, So I can say that ukuthi in reconnect with my inner being, with myself, with the gift that I have, being good Voices of Faith, ingenze ngabona ukuthi man, there's something in you,
Yes. That's Greenie.
I can say that.
Greenie, tell me, tell the people where are you guys based as, and please just tell us where
Okay,
you
it's
guys
East
based.
Rand, in a township called Tsakanis, extension 15. La sikon. So siyahlangana every week for kuna malanga ehlukana, though right now it's busy no music because kuna ma concerts akhona that we need to go for music, and then also magabe kuna ma events abakhona makhulu, and then siyahlangana also as a cast to do our plays, to do our poetry, to work on our craft.
No, great.
Yes.
And how do you guys go about recruiting the children, and how young and how old? Like, is there a particular gap or range you're looking for?
It's from 6 years until 34, 35 actually.
How do you recruit them? How do you bring them into the organization?
Okay, we do ama events, mini shows, and then we sell tickets so that they can come baze bugela, and then most of them, they are inspired by seeing us performing, especially around the Lokshini. That's what we do. And then obviously they come, and then we love what you do, and then they join.
That's great.
Yes.
Yeah, because there's nothing better than actually seeing someone doing this thing. and
Some
then-
people, they have this thought time and gift so but angazi ukuthi wethu from here ngaya kuphi ngayenzani. But
Yes.
when we performing, and then when you go out there, people get to see man kune organization ekuthiwa Voices of Faith, let's go and join there. It's that's how we recruit.
No, you're giving them a chance, man, and that's really beautiful.
Definitely.
It is coming from, as you mentioned, like Lokshini, Makasi, the townships. It's very hard for like someone, maybe let's just say a young me, who has a talent, but then I have to express this. I don't have a place like I can express it.
Yes.
And having to find a place like Voices of Faith where they welcome you like that, say, come through, we'll not judge you for what you have.
Definitely.
Come through, showcase your talent, and we'll nurture that, we'll help you grow.
And the painful thing is that most children, they come from broken families, especially Goma townships. So I've realized ukuthi mabafika masebenze nabo, we work with different characters. Most of them, they probably come from a background yokuthi you are not used to your mother telling you that mntanami ngiyakuthanda. You are not used to hearing amagama ukuthi umuhle, I'm proud of you, So mabafika bona getting us sibadala, and then sibanikeze that thing ukuthi man, you can do this, We are born ukuthi une doubts mara man, but when we prompt them ukuthi you can do this, we're proud of you, and then nabo even their esteem is iyakhuphuka, because most of children from township, they suffer from esteem. Abanye they see themselves ukuthi akukho la ngizoyakhona. It's because of the words, especially if someone you look up to, they speak certain words. If they're negative, go where they are planted those words. So umntwana ubana lento ukuthi akukho la ngizophelela khona. So what? Yeah. So
I used to fight. Sorry for interrupting. Mina, I used to fight every time. So there's this elder of mine. Whenever he speaks about me,
yes.
There's always like negative stuff that come through, and I'll just wait for him. When he's done with everything in front of everyone, I just wait for him. And I'm like, you know what? You're lying. But I didn't want to say it in front of the people. But then I'll always fight. So it becomes a thing that now I'm used to it. I know what even if I do something good, it won't be like he will say I appreciate you or whatever. I understand stuff like that. But then I'll be like, deep down I know that. But then now in front of people it's fine. I'll just leave it like that.
Yes.
So it's very hard for people to even with me developing that thick skin of saying, you know
Yes,
what,
yes.
it is what it is.
Definitely.
I can tell you that before I started this, I went on I think it was a year trying to find myself what to do. And when I found myself, most of the people who Basi Lokshin, they didn't, especially the older ones.
Yes.
Basi Lokshin, they didn't accept this thing easy.
Yeah.
At first, they thought, what is this one
What's
doing?
he doing
Yes.
now? Why?
Yeah.
Why are you trying to
Yes.
show off and all that? Yeah,
Thanda
we know the
ukubukwa,
vibes.
thanda ukubukwa,
Exactly.
thanda izinto.
Yeah, but I remember that decision. When I took this decision, it was that I just finished 2 matric and then I came this side and I was like, yo, yeah. When I came back home, I was like, this is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
And then when they saw me doing it for the first time, everyone was. It wasn't good stuff, like, but they'll say, yeah, you're doing something great. The people from the streets were like, hey, it's great. But from back home, they were like, Ohambe, Oaichovek. We are like the doctors at TV. Now you're trying to be someone from TV now.
Yeah.
So I had to develop a thick skin. And imagine if I had voices of faith,
Yes.
Yes.
the whole situation was going to be different.
You would have been carried through the whole process.
Carried through the whole process. So it's like we need people that support our creatives out here, you know. And it's
From underprivileged backgrounds as well, because
yeah.
everyone is an artist. You get me? Everyone's an
Yes.
artist. It's just how you express yourself. You know,
Yes.
some
Even
people.
God himself.
He's the greatest artist.
Yes.
He's the greatest artist. I mean, we're here because
Yes.
of his work.
Yes.
Vusi, tell me, with these kids now, how do you encourage them to be who they are?
Okay, mina angeke ngize ngiyele nale. I always tell them the truth. That in life it's not easy. You must always fake it until you make it. So
Big one.
to be quite honest, it won't be easy good journey when there is success. When there is success, like it goes over heavy, and I always tell them that uNkulunkulu uyahlangana no Satan. Angazo, you get my point. Not ukuthi bayasebenzisana, abasebenzisani, but basebenza ngabantu. Then when you must choose ukuthi ubani umuntu omfollowayo between uNkulunkulu no Satan. Why am I saying this? It's because la life seyizotshintsha khona kuwe, so kuzovuleka iminyango. Satan must be part, and that part will be finance. I'm certain there are people who are talented around Voices of Faith. They are very talented, but in terms of finance, they are struggling. Those who are not struggling financially, they have a challenge based on our parents. Some parents don't understand what we are doing.
Yes.
They think going to school is the best option ever. And you must know that akusiwo wonke umntwana ophiwe ngekwe-education. We can't have abantwana abaphiwe theorically and at the same time baphinde baphiwe ku-art. Iyahluka lento le. Kunomntana othi makaphiwe ngokwe-art ngale thola esikolweni uyasokola. And as a parent you need to support lo mntana lo, wazi ukuthi okay ngiyabona esikolweni ngithola ama-marks wakhe awekho mahle, but every time makaye ku-art uphuma number 1. Support umntwana. Like
Exactly.
yabona, I don't wanna lie, ngihlale ngiba encourage njalo manginabelungu. I'm sorry to say this because abantwana babelungu
No, stop.
angisho kuzosho ukuthi yini king, like yabona in terms of support,
Number
support abashabe lunga
100
like
nil.
the way umlungu amsupport ngokhona umntwana, noma ngathi umntwana uyogijima esikolweni ama inter-house nje at
function,
school.
yeah.
Yes, they will come and support umntwana.
Yes.
But abazali bethu thina kure ukuthi uthola umzali wakhe athi uyakusupport ahambe nawo, but into engiyibonga kakhulu ukuthi as abodaki we are not taking that is oppress ukuthi ngoba abazali bethu abezi, we will not do such things yabo. Instead we are trying to fight ukuthi babone in future ukuthi oh kanti lento yakho be serious, so like abazali babantu abamnyama they only focus on you when it comes to masekucala kufike imoto endlini that we want to see granny, that's where they will take you serious. But akufike nje uvusa hey ngiyamdinga lo mntwana sosebenza kuphi sekacalile, you get my point, but when they say yebo sekafunani ma ucalile, and there is this saying ekhona emalokishini ukuthi hey abazidla imali zabantwana directors, and they don't even know abazali ukuthi we are the ones abasafara ukudlula ama-artist, because you will find ukuthi unama-artist ayi-20 mele nisuke nonke niye mhlampe eJohannesburg. To go to Johannesburg it's a lot of money, and you will find ukuthi if kunabantwana abayi-20 only 9 yabantwana abanemali yokuza, and mawuthi uya-check-a those children abana-9 abayi-9 abanemali yibo abangekho kuma-productions. Laba abakuma-productions esibadinga on stage tholede akanamali, and angeke uzothi sala wena, and angeke uzothi bhadala wena khambe lo. So as a leader you must make a plan B ukuthi makunje ngenza kanjani. So mina what I love ngumuntu wabantu, I always communicate nabantu. I am also a comedian, so I love the fact of being a comedian, because if life uzoyithatha like a comedy ayikho into ezokhetha. Yazi baze bathi abanye abantu yazi kunaku relationship wena ukuthi abakakhethi, ngithi angisho uyavumela ukhethwa, yabo ezinye zezinto you don't have ukuthi udwele kuzo kakhulu, because wadwela kuzo kakhulu uzophazamisa life yakho. For example thina sithanda ukuzithwalisa umthwalo omningi sibancane, uthi usesemncane so ufuna ukuthatha ama responsibilities wonke wasendlini wayenzo wakho, kanti if you can just focus on your life and focus on your career and implement esikude ekukhulumeni, but in terms of acting asikho, into esibulalayo. And leyo nto leyo if singazama ukuthi siphusheni guys ukuthi let's not talk kuphela, let's also act. Yes, I prefer ukuthi the reason why they created the acting, it's because they want to show us ukuthi don't tell us, show us. Yes.
Beautiful.
Show and tell.
Beautiful.
So from a conversation, the part where you mentioned with the black parents don't show much support to their children. It stems back from, remember how I see it now. At first I used to be angry. You understand? Be like, you're not coming to see me or something. Every time I'll try to refer to my partner, to my story. I remember we were doing just other debate thing. I've been doing public speaking from school, from school, so it's more of like I'm used to it. We had this day, it was in the hall, so the town hall. So I remember I told my father that, hey, come through, my man. Before he even saw me with a tie and all that blazer and everything, he's like, hey, he took pictures. And like, I was like, are you coming? He's like, yeah, I'll see. He did come, but he didn't go inside the hall. He stood by the door and just looked at me immediately. It was perfect timing though, it's crazy. Because when I was going on stage, he was coming in. And then he saw me from the door and I was on stage. So he saw me, and then I don't know how, if he stood there for a long time till the whole speech finished. And then he just disappeared. In my mind, I'm like, he's not here. But also there were people there in the community that played a parenting role, family role. So it's more of like, oh, if I have this face, I'm good. I know she will tell my father, And eventually she did. And then when I went home, I found out that, oh man, I saw you. He's like, when I came home with the stuff, the certificates and stuff, he's like, hey, boy, I didn't know you can speak English. I was like, oh, so you were there? He was like, yeah, I was there by the door. I saw you, and then I went back. And then from there, I started realizing that it's sometimes we cannot blame our parents.
Yes,
it's something that they're also not used to, and we are taking them out of their comfort zone as creatives right now, because we are creatives. We're doing something that they never thought was possible.
Yes.
Because back in the days, they'll tell you, go to school, be a nurse, be a police, be a doctor.
It's school or nothing.
It's school or nothing. And right now, we are basically taking them out of the comfort zone of actually now what we need from them is not just money and love. We need their support. And that's something they didn't have from their childhood growing up. So at the same time, I understand where they are from, and I also understand where we are. It's just that the generational gap that is there, it's just too big. We should also give them some space to, like, at least, that 1% is more than enough.
Yes.
I will do the rest. And also, you guys are playing this role, and I'll keep on mentioning, you guys are playing this role, this parenting role, where you don't get it from home, but here you'll get
Yeah,
it.
you'll
Yes.
get it every time.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So I'm more of so as we asked you when it started, we asked you why it started, and we asked you which range where the thing is from. Where you guys settled. I'm more on the personal level because Vusi, Granny, you guys have mentioned that you were in different stages in life where she didn't feel like, you know what, it's all right, this life thing is fine. Vusi, you're like, you know what, may I take everything as comedy, man, you know. Yeah, situations.
Yeah.
Me and my brother, we are here. We're in the stage of life where we are both growing, even though we're growing in different ways. But we are here together, and I appreciate the fact that I'm here with him.
Yes.
We are growing, you know. So I want to know how was your life growing up, and why you feel like what you're giving out to the children is very important.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
I want us to
big
be
question.
emotional.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a deep question.
Rory, to the paper.
Oh man.
But that's true, though.
Yeah.
You can't start something from
From nothing.
Definitely.
You
From
can't start it
nothing.
from nothing. That's
Yeah,
true.
that's true.
Like we are starting this to give off information and to help people. We're calling Keepin It Kasi. We're keeping the Kasi.
yes.
Yeah.
Angazi siqale phi, but let me try to
we have
synopsize.
time.
Ayivala ugogo. Mina
I won't lie. We dala smooth because he's like,
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what? 1 2 1 2 and then
Tingiqale mina bese
Ivan.
Yeah.
Yazi mabathi ivale mfana. Like I love the question because vele uthe usayibuza vele yangena ku life yami.
Yeah.
You know, to be a leader it's not by choice. One, mina I used to grow up ngingakhuliswa ubabami, ne, like ikobona kubhlungu kanjani ube nobaba but anga exist. So I wanted ukuthi ngishifte that thing ukuthi ubabami is not around. And guess what, I met my dad at the age of 14, ne, and at the age of 18 futhi what disappear. So it's not something nice, ne? Because kula also to engage with nami senginobaba, then what disappear. Okay, I did understand ukuthi okay sekamdala and I don't have ukuthi ngamchoosela ukuthi abe nami or everything, although vele akangikhulisanga. Then wahlangana nomamami. Then they stayed for 2 years, I guess. Umamami was so happy because ngathi balahlekela through ama phones into zakudala vele. So mase bahlangana futhi I still thank God ukuthi washeshe wayilungisa that thing ukuthi ngihlangane nobabami before, because after that 2 years my mother passed away. So it was a painful part because my mom was my first support kule nto engiyenzayo. I thank God ukuthi ngikwazi ukuleader zonke lezi zinto, it's because of my mom. Mina umama mbekangabi nalento ukuthi mangithi ngisaye ekhwayeni wena uzazi ukuthi umepi ngisayele wena yilo busy ngayo, like yonke into yenza mfana wami yenza konke, like ngiyazi even nanoma sekagula ne. There was a time ngicela ukuyisho, there was a time asesibhedlela and it was I last day yakhe asesibhedlela, and on that day I was performing. And I was performing at Jimiston Theatre. Everyone buy the ticket to be there, and my sister just called me ukuthi umama uthi nami ufuna ukukubona na kanjani namhlanje. And I heard that thing ukuthi let me perform for my mom before nje ngiyokumbona. So I said okay, tomorrow morning mangivuka vele ngiyahamba. And remember into mayizoyenzakala angazi you can feel it or what, but kube nale moment ukuthi la sengizitshelile sengiplane yonke into ukuthi tomorrow nje ekseni ngiyahamba ngiyobona umama esibhedlela. I got a call ngo 2 o'clock telling me ukuthi she passed away, and it was painful because already bengitshe ukuthi ngiyenzani ngiyombona. So leyo nto le I'm still saying even nala khona uyidloze elihle to me Why am I saying that? It's because of the support anginike yona. I still see that support even now, because I'm that person oti before I answer something I pray. Every time when I implement everything, I pray. I teach these kids ukuthi ayikho into ozolunga ngayo ngaphandle kwe prayer. They even know ukuthi a casting or a choir sithandaza kayi-3, which is, I still believe that there is Trinity, which is Father, Nkulunkulu Baba, Ndodana and Moya Ngcwele. So lezo zinto lezo umama wangikhulisa ngazo ukuthi when you pray, don't forget that kunoNkulunkulu Baba, kunendodana, kunoMoya Ngcwele. So each yami was not that easy, because even esikolweni bengifunda ekudeni. Yeah, that's what I'm going to tell you. Bengifunde ekudeni and ethola una incathulo ne thola isicathulo lapha ngaphansi sinembobo and ufunde ekudeni imfuliyana. So mawuhamba abangani bakho bazemba amangalo wena ubona amanzi kancane uhambela lekudeni, bona it's easy ukuthi nje yabo, and kuba bhlungu ukuthi thina siphile nabangani emakibo, they are very 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 rich. So mina I was that one ekhaya ubuya in a background engekho sharp. In 2 years ngisesesikolweni nginalabo bangani kaduma lento eyikhothana, isacala lento ukuthi ngiyakhothana manje, sonke iskimi sami ikhothana, and I was so proud ukuthi bengihamba nabo. Yeah, bengihamba nabo. Yeah, yabona mababhizi ozamadala mabathenga lama ultramel. I was the one obeka provider, bengihlala eTexini maka bengazi ukuthi hayi bafethu angeke ngizoprovide ngento mina ngayiphuzi. Yeah, I was very good ke before provider bengiminya kuqala ambomthela yabo, and not ukuthi mhlambe I was doing that for the sake yokuthi ngiyabalaya or I'm coming from a handicapped family, but I was doing that just to show ukuthi there are people ababuya in a background engekho sharp, and when you are playing with these things, I think there was a time ngahlala nabo phansi and tell them ukuthi bafethu lento eniyenzayo nake nacabanga ukuthi masingathatha lama ultramel and go and give back to other people, I think it can change their life, or ingakwazi ukuthi babone ukuthi okay, it can open doors for you. Don't take imali abazali abayisebenzela kanzima then niyayishisa or niyayichitha, then from lapho they said ayilona yamazi uzenza umphathi vele, because I leaded from esikolweni. I think when I was doing grade 9 bengiculisa ichoir lesikolo as a whole, and it was not easy because ufunda grade 9 uculisa umatric. So mawuqala nje uthi ukhuza ibase lapho uthi ibase na PM awungazositshela usiphimba kanjani ngoba siphethe lento kudala silapha nangaphe ubona umzimba yebo, nangaphe umzimba wami uyabona ukuthi ayizongiguga lezi yayibona ngavele ngathi ay bafethu, but lapho that's where I learned leadership. Yiko ngisho ukuthi it was not nice mangikhula, but manje senyabona ukuthi ukukhula without ubaba kwangisiza ukuthi ngibe ubaba kwabanye abantwana. Le chance mina ngazange ngayithola, ngiyakhona ukuthi ngiyinikeza abanye abantwana. So yeah, so that's why I started the organization and say angithi asingibuba baba. By the way ngabonga nomama ukuthi she is a prophet. Why athi nguvusumuzi? That means I need to build the legacy, because bekunalento leyo ukuthi mabathi ubani igama lakho ngeEnglish, lento yangisokolisa kakhulu ngisakhulu. So manje there was a time bangibuza primary ukuthi ubani igama lakho ngeEnglish, ngithi wake up the house. So lento bengangiphathi kahle cause noma ngibuza umama ukutshela mina ngazi ukuthi uvusumuzi. Yeah, manje there was a time ngibona ukuthi bangithathe baye officeini, awutshela uprincipal ubani igama lakho ngeEnglish, ngisho bahleke like, and leyo nto bengi-offender cause ngifuna ukwazi, and until I watch Generations. Generations here yangisiza ukuthi ngazi ukuthi my name is to build the legacy, where there was a time I think lokha kudala bosani kusesena bosani nabo Kapela ngalezo inkathi. Yes, usani yes uKapela said kwamele suvuse lo muzi. What makasho kanjalo ngagijimela kulamagama lapho ukuthi makathi mele suvuse lo muzi, we have to build this legacy. Then I said okay, senyalazi igama lami English. So that's why, so I can say TV also helps. Yeah, but it's not about ukuthi they are showing us among even nama movie. akusamanga guys. If you think ama-move amanga akusamanga, they are telling us ukuthi in future kuzoyenzakala into eso. Manibona abantu bafly emoyeni, it's not ukuthi amanga. In future sizophila nge-technology. So if you can go straight kuma fourth industrial revolution, you will see what I'm trying to emphasize.
Uvuso Superman.
Wake up the house.
Wake up the house. Thank you so much. Yo.
Bro, like, what's your name?
Yeah, wake up the house.
Wake up the house.
You just took wake up at the house.
Yes.
Wake up the house.
Yeah,
Finish.
simple.
Finish. All right, that's
Wow. Greeny, yeah, what an act to follow up.
Yo, I'm gonna know. Wait. Vusa, I'll confirm.
I'll confirm, man. Yo.
If I can keep it by, if she doesn't take out a Bible verse, I don't know.
But
Pressure for who?
Nah, I'm waiting for a Bible verse.
why are you waiting for
Dala ngisho ngicela
don't listen to
bomfundisi.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. The way you guys went quiet, man. It's crazy. Yo, Granny, hi. I tried fighting for you, man.
Eish, man. Hey, yo, me growing up. Hey, Batung. Hey, guys. It wasn't easy, yes. But one thing that I've always been grateful for to God, it's the character and the heart that He gave me. I'm forever grateful for that. Well, ukula kwami, it wasn't easy. Kuluso mama no baba, but both of them, they were not my biological parents. As I was growing up, you know, malukula, you hear people abazi your history, uguti kwenzagalana, and then they start speaking things with, hey, when ufana no mamako, unomalanga. I'm like, mama makzo nomalanga. I'm like, nomalanga. And then I went to my mother. I asked her, uguti mama, ay man, aban balo wati ngufana no nomalanga. Yo mega ngaso nomalanga. I'm like, awuzu nomalanga when igama lakho. And then wahlala phansi nam, and then she started crying. And I asked her, why you call? What's going on? And then she said to me, if but for the fact that you need to hear the truth, and she told me, your mother died. You were very young, small. I don't have a memory of my mother. And how I was conceived, it was crazy because how I was conceived, my mother was raped by this guy who was supposed to heal her, and she couldn't walk when I was conceived. And at that time when she was telling me ukuthi kwenzakalani, ngibheka impilo yami, ngibheka indlela engiphila ngayo, and probably the treatment that I'm getting from my family, and I'm like, oh, now it makes sense ukuthi why most of the things ku blame on me na la. And you know what, I'm always grateful to God with the heart that He gave me. The funny thing is that every time when I would go to bed in Kala and try to pray and complain to God, God, why is this happening? Like every time, someone is going through worse. And then I'll be like, suck it up, man, you're going to be okay. You know, that alone kept me going. That alone gave me strength. It was like a rod. It was like you know, every time when I would feel pain, I would say, man, someone is going through worse. Every time when I feel good, man, this is not fair, I would say someone is going through worse, you know. So I'm forever grateful to God for that. So mama magangitshela, okay, ngamgela ngabashap ngakhula ngafunda ngifika matric ngafail ngakaze ngifile. That broke me, man. Mama mwazama ukuthi hayi man, hambe MSc college, go and do this and this and this. I did computers software. I told him sebenza my first job, life change investment. I started working there, you know. But after that, impilo ubona ukuthi hayi man ngathi ayihlangani kahle man, uyazama la, but you know. And then ngatshela unathi ukuthi hayi man ngifuna ukubuyela esikolweni man, ngiyasebenza ngiyabona, but I want to go back to school. I went back ngathi ngiyobhala futhi matric wami, and then mangifika lapha yana too ama results abuya fana, nothing has changed. I'm like mengifunda mos, how can it be kanjani? I couldn't understand what was happening. And then after that I was kidnapped. I almost lost my life. I was raped. And after that happened 2013, May, June, I lost my dad. Long kulisile. like it really broke me. I don't want to lie to you. And then I got my first child, Utando. I started having a reason to live. And I always say my writing, it's very different. Before I would write a piece, I start by reciting it first, and then I write it. So most of the time I'm inspired by my life, by things that I come across, you know. So I started having that reason to live. I got married. My marriage was something else. I was literally on the leash. My life yaba gray, colorless. And then ngaphuma mangihlangana novusi vela, I was at a point whereby I'm trying to pick up the pieces of my life, ngizama ukuthi ngibusele impilo. Leso sikhathi ngicela ukuphuma emshadweni, I got sick. At the same time, my mother was sick as well. There was a time where she's admitted so to esibhedlela. That time I was so numb. Like I felt like, you know what, God, kanjani mara. And it was bad because it took time for me to recover. Mangiqalukula benginamavusi bese kwenye memorial service ngisuka vele angikho right, ngiyagula ngithi samazi wenzakalani. When I got home azange ngibe sharp vele. Ngihamba ngaya esibhedlela. I had operation. It took 5 months to heal.
Yeah.
My mother, during the process, she was sick, and then singena siphume esibhedlela, so too, you know. And then during the time sa logo healer, and then my mother waba worse. Makase esibhedlela, they amputated inyawo lakhe, and then they told us ukuthi kule state akusomanje ayisecond esingayenza anytime vele ngashayi. So you're trying to fight ukuthi now be right, you know. I can you're going through something, and at the same time you have to fold your pain and just put it aside and say, you know what, let me try to be strong. Uzama ukuba strong where akonakali, but you just have to, you know, you leap towards wherever you're going. So it was bad. And then my mother passed on Christmas Eve 2022. So vele after that I was like, bruh, you know, it's fine. Sizabona impilo. Hence ngithi I'm very grateful ukuthi ngiyangahlangana novusi. Ngizamile ukuyisummarize nyana ukuthi ngikhule kanjani. So it wasn't easy. Hence ngithi I'm grateful for God, for the heart that he gave me, because bengatholi support mina kakhulu, you know. But bengumuntu othanda art. I do ballroom and Latin, I dance, I love poetry, ngiyagcina ngibeka amakhekhe, you know.
Yeah, so camera is my weakness, audience is my weakness. Ngiyaphethe August.
Fuck
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I'm grateful to God for these hands. I'm grateful for this heart that he gave me. I always say, like, mangpuma, I'm not gonna go back. I'm gonna face life as it is, and pusha, you know, no matter how hard it can be, I'm gonna push, you know. So it hasn't been easy. I don't want to lie to you. Sometimes gubanzima nokuthi when you encourage wena, you know. Sometimes you go to bed, you're just down, you don't want to wake up. Sometimes you feel like, God, but it doesn't happen. You have to wake up and you have to push. So I'm grateful for my hands. You know, you know. Yeah.
Yo, it's really crazy how people out there. The reason why I'm doing this is because I grew up with this thing. When I see a person, I look at a person, I'm like, nah. For instance, let me just say I look at Vus, I'm like, nah, bro, hey, this guy can dance, yo. Yo, Baba, hey, this guy can dance. I want to do that. How does he do it? And I'll just look at an admired person, and then without looking at the fact that this person is a human being as well. You know, the things you are facing, there are things that you are facing in the dark that nobody else knows.
Yes.
And when you come out, you're out here, you smile, you understand?
Yes.
Nobody will see you. It's not. There's something you're battling in the dark.
Yes.
And then when I started seeing that, no, man, I started seeing with my life as well. I'm like, how am I supposed to smile knowing what
this is what I'm going through.
This is what I'm going through. And I spent a long time like being sad, thinking, nah, nobody cares about me. I'm going through a hard time. And realizing that there are people who are going through worse, but they're putting up a smile every time.
Every time.
Look at that. You guys are building something so amazing, so great. And yet story, what you guys are facing, money on when you guys are alone, it's like
It's insane, man.
yo.
It's
Right now,
insane.
I was looking at Lennox, no? My brother wanted to cry.
No, man, this is such like
This is so deep.
it's so deep,
Bro, it is.
Because you know what? The whole time I'm thinking, these two people. I'm so happy that they found each other because these are the same people who are raising the next generation.
Imagine.
Because I'm listening to both of you. I'm like, basically both your support or your supposed support structures, your parents, they're gone. I don't know where I'd be without my parents, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm definitely not the same person without them.
Yeah.
So I just love that you two found each other and that you're able to raise this next generation there.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so
and,
much.
And just to add a little bit, kule story saga Green, ne? Especially when it comes to la sekangena esibhedlela and especially out of a marriage. Yazi, even to me, she can tell it was not easy. One, we had a lot of performances that we need to focus on while usesibhedlela first. Secondly, I was so scared. She can tell you. I was so scared mangize esibhedlela. I was even telling abantu engihamba nabo ukuthi yo mangathi ngizala, because there was a saying ukuthi mhlambe I am the one oye wa disturb marriage makufika mina kavele kamosheka izinto, so everyone was blaming me and yeah nano mangiye esibhedlela like ngithi umjita makavela laba plan nje ukungibulala because angeke azavele but I'm not comfortable jo ngiceda nini ngihambe and angifuni ukuhamba maka ngifuna ukuhamba at the same time, so blame was on me and I said okay kunzima, I do understand, but the fact ngizomsupport nama kumele ngife, I have to, because it was not easy, to be quite honest.
It wasn't easy.
And nangapha mele ngisebenza ukuthi mele ngimdirect and to recite, yabona kubuhlungu, the poetry was based on pain and she was on pain and I have to say recite this poem, so I still thank God ukuthi njengomusho ukuthi usihlanganisile. She's very strong because it's not easy to recite with something over and over again and iyenzakale kamampela leyo nto, and nami I have ukuthi ngithi performance sometimes makathi ngiyenze yipi poetry and kumele yenze level elinka towards this thing, yeah, but ngiyacabanga la mongayenza le yiye ngathi ngaba right ucabanga nathi I have to, so zonke lezi it was not easy, to be quite honest, it was not easy, but manje I'm still happy ukuthi ngizamile ngokusemandleni ukuthi ngimenze abe strong, to be quite honest. Bese kathi uya give up ngathi angeke, yeah, mina uyazivele nginenkani into vele kugcina mina, especially mayine success yabo i-cast yami can tell you ukuthi mina into mangabe there is success lapho ngitshela ngeke siyaya or ngeke sizoyenza, you understand, so without ukuthi uforced empilweni angeke ube ne success. To remember earlier on mangithi like noNkulunkulu kuba no Satan, so ngivele ngifikelwe le mindset ukuthi uSatan ufuna ukutake apart ke manje angeke ngizoyilwisa this thing, so I'm so grateful ukuthi siye sahlangana and to lead labantwana sibuye into this situation nabo they will be disciplined because they will see ukuthi if succeeds as ama leaders wabo mhlambe bebazothola someone who is looking ukuthi ngibe successful through abantwana, but we want to see abantwana baba successful, not ukuthi sibe successful through abantwana. So I always emphasize that ukuthi singama leaders asifani, there are people who are leading to be successful, there are people who are leading to lead someone to be successful, so fortunate is no crane, we have same mindset ukuthi we want to make these kids to be successful, so mhlambe that's why we are here today.
These people are
Man.
it's not the morning I was expecting, but
Bro.
I'm happy it is the morning I'm having.
Yeah.
You brought us you came with 3 boys. Do you
Yes.
mind telling us a bit about them?
Okay.
Greenie or Vusi?
Yeah.
Okay, baya dancer. They do kofifi, not kofifi. Yes. Benzi kofifi. Yo, lovely people. Yo, such amazing characters. Those people are crazy. I don't wanna lie to you. Like when I'm in their midst, yo, you have no idea. Yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, they'll be doing dance and then I'll be doing poetry.
Oh, you'll be doing. Oh, I didn't.
Bro, I said it, dog. I know you were spoiled.
You said I didn't know it was Greeny was gonna do. I thought it was the boys as well.
Bro.
You guys are getting spoiled.
Obviously. So yeah, we are getting to the part of the show where we're about to close. But before closing,
before closing, you said you also run sports. You're also into sports. I really love sports. Just tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, for now, we have a netball team. I'm a coach and a founder of that netball team. I also play netball, by the way.
Yes. Multi-talented.
It's fine.
I'm waking up the house.
Yes, so in terms of sports, I do sports as a whole. I was once an athlete. I can run a long distance. I was once a soccer player, and to be quite honest, I'm also a good player. That's what I can tell you. I'm also a good player. Just that there is a lot on my plate.
Danko.
Yeah, there is a lot.
You know what the person's doing? It's like I want to make sure.
But it's a naked truth because I won't disappoint you. I can take a soccer ball. I can play soccer. I can play netball. I can play volleyball. I can be an athlete. I can play. I'm indigenous games. I'm very good in terms of izingeto, imikusha, tumsai, zonke lezo.
Don't box yourself.
Continue.
So, Joma ukhuluma about sports. Mina kuwe ngivele already ngabona a basketball player. So I'm not sure whether wakwadlala basketball or
I've never played basketball in my life. I'm telling him now. I've never played basketball in my life.
I think you should try. You should try.
I'm short, man.
No.
Basketball is for people like both junior. 6 foot a year.
Bro, come on, bro.
Yes, I always say I have that one player who is very short.
Oh, that girl. Yeah.
Already say she's very short. Very short. And she's my goal shooter. And I have abantu abade. And all the time, makagcoke people are goal shooter or goal attack. They will say, we're also already swinging. And let me tell you the truth. She's the best shooter at team. And she's the captain of the whole team. The shortest one. I believe Gucci art or sport is not about the height, it's not about the weight. So you can do anything with your
Hey, I understand. It's not about the height.
Yes.
Yeah, mara wangathi solo impressa la kulabantu abade to. It's like we are top, but then don't.
You are feeling offended. We also have umuntu omude. The guy is nabo bade. And you can see
like when he does that guy.
But they will understand when we are performing. It's not all about height. Sports, it's just to answer you. For now, organization I'm still focusing on netball. I was planning to start soccer, but the challenge is I am doing a lot, and we don't have one vision, so I can delegate someone. Okay, go and coach these kids, but we don't have same vision because angazi ukuthi uzofika ebantwaneni athini. And I've tried that with my netball team. Fortunate, this is the second team I'm founding, because the first team I tried to be neutral and delegate to someone who doesn't just do it. Now I'm doing a lot. I'm doing art. I'm doing this, but guess what? Lo muntu decided to change everything, the name, the everything. So I said, okay, next time I won't delegate. Let me try to squeeze. Then sebenza ngetaya ukuthi Monday I'm doing this, Tuesday I'm doing this. Mina I'm that person ongaboreke life in. Yazi ngifisa kanjani.
Umthethisa ukuthi alale. Lala vusu lala nini.
They have to understand.
Go to bed. Go to bed.
And even noma ngabe embedeni mangilele ne fana ukuthi angilala because I'm thinking because as life it's mina ngithatha life as a joke yabo masiza la studio ne already ngibhala script ngendlela ukuthi the name of the script will be Hustlers. One, it was not easy ukuthi sifike namhlanje la. Secondly, mangiza la endleleni I see people hustling. So I felt good if I can write something about hustlers because people don't understand how people hustle. Like nezwa kubanda kanjani. I saw someone athengisa nje ama peanuts kuphela. And people will say, yo, yokubanda kanjani ngiyovula ngo-12 mina ngeke ngithengisa ama peanuts kuphela the whole day. People are hustling outside there. So and I'm still grateful to see abantu bayenza such things because mawungavuka uzoyithola kanjani uhlele khoneni
uzoyithola kanjani uhlele khoneni
ingoma yake yasho nayo ukuthi in order for us invest your time in excellence. If you are not investing your time you won't be successful. The success izohlalisa engqondweni and you won't implement, but just wake up and implement, you will see success.
Hi Kreni shamshaya
Shine on, man.
Uvusi ngathatha icup Josh.
Icup sekuyinto zabantwana sesithathile.
Exactly. It's not a competition. It doesn't have to.
It doesn't have to be. It's not.
Hey, Mariak shy, I won't lie. It's not a competition because you're shy.
Nah, she's a closing, bro. So, guys, we've just hit the 1 hour mark. It's crazy.
Wow.
It's crazy. Literally, we just hit the 1 hour
like it's
mark.
a minute.
That's how it is. That's how it
But
is.
we're rolling different lately. Like we hit on 1 hour, we don't even feel like it's 1 hour. Crazy.
Honestly, it's quick, man. It's very quick.
Just like that. So guys, whenever we're about to close the show, we're starting a new tradition now. We started our tradition with episode 1. So you guys are going to mention your go-to song. The song that you always play whenever you feel like, you know what? Yeah, today is not the one. But when I play this song, everything changes.
Yo, Travis Green, you waited.
Travis Green, shout out my mother.
Shout out.
Yeah. I love that song.
Vusi.
Yazi njengoba ningibuza ne. Mina I don't have a favorite song as long it's gospel. It's my favorite song.
Yeah, right.
As long, and abantu abaningi bazoba nalento mindset ukuthi hawo lo muntu lona ngoba simbona uactive why athanda gospel. By the way indaba manje ngizothi ngithatha icup but injala I'm also a gospel artist.
There's no more paper. There's no more space.
Yeah, you can go to a TikTok and search Kondi the artist essay.
You find it.
You will see my videos here. I'm also a gospel artist.
We'll put it down. Yeah,
Yes.
we'll put it in there. I just want him to say it for me because in Ikshaila last week when
Bro, can wife no expose it? Wait,
Mkhuba yenu kahle kahle nomkhuba wenu ninomkhuba.
number 4.
Yeah.
That's my song of the week.
Okay.
Oh, it's by Sibongile Khumalo. Oh, by the way, she's my favorite. Choral sound. There's this song I share but he play from Africa.
I'll look for it now.
To Africa. I love that song because it talks about Africa. By the way, I could say just rest in peace Bongile Khumalo. But she was my favorite singer. So by today sizomamela ethi yakhala inkomo. I love this song.
The live version.
Yeah, yakhala inkomo. The live, like I love the song. I don't know you're a prophet or what, but this is my favorite song for opera.
I've just gotten into jazz music last South Africa.
Yes.
I started listening to jazz last year.
Yes.
And I didn't appreciate South African sound. Well, I didn't appreciate it. You know, it's this thing of getting too much American influence.
Yeah,
It's too much here, man. So I've always wanted to listen to music from here, but at that time I was listening to more hip hop and all that stuff. And every time I try and listen to stuff from here, South Africa,
You feel like I'm lost.
It doesn't feel original.
it sounds like we're trying to copy them, you know.
Oh, yes.
But then I started listening to South African jazz, you know, folk music from here. Beautiful, powerful. It really translates the struggles of this land.
Mina ngize ngifeel ukuthi uNkulunkulu maka creator lo mthandazo uthi our father who art in heaven. Bekumele athi our father who art in South Africa. Like in South Africa there is a lot of art and we are very creative. Actually the whole of Africa, that's where art is. If you can go outside, I can say it's Aisha skis my but it's art light. Actually, there's Facebook,
Facebook
Light.
You can say it.
There's Facebook Light, TikTok Light. Yeah, but in South Africa we are art. Then Africa as a whole we are art. Then when you go outside, it's art light. That's what I can say because we implement more of culture. We don't forget about our culture.
We don't.
Yeah.
That's what I'm proud of because you can go to Uganda, they are proud of their culture. You can go to Nigeria, you can go to Ethiopia, you can go to South Africa. We are proud of our culture. So that is why I'm saying when God is creating that prayer, our Father who art in heaven, just say our Father who art in Africa.
Our Father who art in Africa. Emma, did you see Vusi? Vusi was starting to dance now. Like, Emma.
We'll see. Don't worry. We will show you. This is part one.
Part
I'll call this part one. Then part two will be their performance.
Part 1, part 3 will be their performance.
Hey, Angat. Listen, I'm not even part of the of the production team. I'm just the face here.
This guy. Imagine now we have to fight in front of the people.
Boy. In fact, there must be boxing clubs next time.
Yeah, same time, bro.
No.
Not us fighting. You know what we do? Whichever guest we bring, they fight for us.
But who?
Oh.
There's no need for this, Wusi.
Okay, here's my song. Tepang Teen, It Is Well from the Afri-Funk album.
That's powerful.
Collection.
Afri-Funk collection. Guys should go check him out. Link description. Yeah. It Is Well. We are here. Different lives, different stories, different lessons. We're here to learn, to experience this life thing.
Yes.
You know? And I pray that I meet more and more people like you who are here to give more and more children, to give them chances and everything.
Yes.
Ash, after all of that, Nji, I have no words. Lennox,
I have words for
closing.
Sure. I have many words. Again, thank you guys.
Yeah.
You're really doing something from your heart.
Yeah.
You're really doing something special for these kids, man. Giving a child a platform and support, that's all some people need. That's all they need, and you'll see them flourish.
That's true.
That's all they need. And that's what you guys are giving them.
Yes.
From my heart and from the KIK podcast's heart, right? With your support.
And my heart as well.
And your heart as well.
From our hearts.
And Evelyn as well. From the whole team. we'd like to thank you for even coming as well. Thank you, by the way. Thank you for coming.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you for having us, guys.
Yes.
And I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart with our guests. And I pray your legacy lives on
Thank you.
through these children and through your work.
You know that words create, right?
Thanks.
So, thank you.
We're waking up the house.
Yeah, we are waking up the house.
And leaving a legacy.
Continue waking up this house.
Slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely.
Yes.
Yes. We've said our part. Any things you want to say to the ones that to people out there? Ish.
Yeah, ngoba nami ngikule side I will always say khona into engifuna.
You saw that, eh?
I was no.
Okay.
Ladies first.
Ladies first, men before.
Oh, but who?
Ladies first, men before ladies. Okay, ladies
Go
first.
with him in the mic, nigga. Go with him.
It's fine. I know, man.
Well, what I would say, first of all, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And what I would say is that Ebantwin right now, be true to yourself, and never be afraid to face the situation and accept it as it is, and wake up. Suguma. Nanoma ngabe how wounded you can be, you will never be able to know ukuthi can you be able to walk uhleli phansi. Yabona mawulimele wasuguma, you can see ukuthi ngenyawo eliwana I can limp. Ngakhona ukuthi ngikhase makungimele ngikhase, but never stop moving. Never stop moving. Believe in yourself no matter how hard it can be. When people speak negative, speak positive. Understand that when you speak, you are creating. God has given us a powerful thing, which is the mind. You know, I always say this, Uguti, as a man thinketh, so is he. And another thing, there's this thing in Zagalayo, you'll find a woman of unumtuana so badly. Because a meditator thinks about that, the mind creates it in the body. That's why you find that Uguti gunabanda baba ne phantom pregnancy. Sisus khulu umntwana ngekho. Because lo muntu uyayifuna le nto leyo. So what I would say is that feed your mind with something that is positive. It is only you that can be able to stand and walk. No one can be able to do that, and except you do that. When you find yourself in a position whereby you have to cry,
yeah.
Continue.
And then face the world again.
Thank you.
Face the world. Thank you. That's a rap. Vusi sharp.
Okay, Mina to the KIK team, ne? I would say.
I'm sorry, but you were ticking, bro. I was busy ticking.
Yeah, Mina, ngoba sise KIK ne, I will keep it kasi. One, into ngizonitshela yona bafethu ekasi. Into yokuqala asiyekeleni ukukhuluma singayenzi. Akekho umuntu ongekho clever empilweni. If bongekho clever lapha ekasi, bonge kukhona ucula ingoma ka Beyonce or ka Eminem from ecaleni to the end. Yeah, if you like to be quite honest, guys, let's act towards into siyenzayo. If you are thinking ukuthi I'm a soccer player, wake up and go and trial. Even if you can trial 10 times, angeke ufaile 10 times empilweni. If you are an artist, noma bangathi ubhimba kanjani, khona ngelinye ilanga ozombhimbela kamnandi. Yabo, asibhimbi ngokufana. That's why even when you go to ama auditions, if abakuthathanga, don't feel like awuyazi lento yenzayo. I-judge ne-judge, it's an idea yakho ukuthi ubona kanjani ngawo. Lo othe awukwazi ukucula ngaba uye futhi in future ozothi ukwazi ukucula. So amagama okugcinila ukuthi guys, asekeleni ukuthatha ama-talent esiwagcine engcondweni naselokishini. Just to wake up and act. You will see ukuthi life it's very easy. Like I'm always saying, anekeleni ukuthatha impilo nzima. Impilo izokuthatha nzima if uyithatha nzima. Thatha impilo very very light. Mawuba ne challenge, ezitshela ukuthi that challenge yenqinisayo. That challenge yekwazi ukungibonisa ukuthi okay empilweni kumele ukwazi ukubhekana nokubi. Angeke uhlale ubhekana nokuhle. That is true. Even within la usebenza khona, whether it's an NPO, whether it's a company or what, they always be challenges. Angeke kuhlale ku smooth, but be that person okwazi ukuthi makunama challenges wa solve. Yekela ukungala, uyongala kuze kube kunini. Yazi umuntu like to be honest guys, if uzongala angeke uyithola indlela yaphambili. One, uzongala uthi la ku organization bangiphatha kabi, uye kwenye organization kube wese uthi ngale bekungcono uye ngale, uzohamba until uzugugi. So just stay on your lane, just work work with your challenges, ne? Because angeke kuhlale kusmooth. Invest your time in excellence. Don't forget to let your faith be bigger
stronger
than your
than
fear.
yes.
And that is the motivation. Whoa. And that is the motivation for the day shop.
Oh, we forgot our morning motivation.
Exactly.
Yo.
I wish you love us.
Danko.
Danko.
Sesithini after that.
Bye.
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 Tata. Thank you very much.